Welcome back, everybody. Do you like drinking bubblegum? Yeah, it does sound like a weird concept, but you can really do it if you want. All you have to do is buy these two ghost flavors, also known as the Ghost Bubblicious collection. Yippee! Now, if you've never heard of these two ghost flavors, I honestly can't blame you, because while this isn't the first time they're coming out, they've been super uncommon in the past, especially the cotton candy one. And on the left here is strawberry, which is much more common, or was. Right now, they're both back out, of course, as their stupid printed can variants, not the textured ones, sadly. They were available at Vitamin Shop. I found them there like the first week or two that they were out, and I haven't seen them there since. So my guess is they either don't carry them or they just never get shipments. I found these two at some random gas station near me. So, I mean, they're still out there if you want to go look for them. I don't know where to find them, but you'll find them. Now, obviously, as with most of the drinks I have on this channel, I've already had both of these before, and I already have my opinions on them. I will say, it's interesting. So, let's crack them open and get a sip. And we'll start with strawberry. Reason being, obviously, like I said, it's a little more easy to find, but also it's the more normal sounding flavor to me. I mean, strawberry is a drink, you see that all the time. So, let's crack her open, get a sniff, get a sip. Oh, yeah. Well, it kind of smells like bubblegum, and it also kind of smells like strawberry. Also kind of smells like bleach. Maybe I should be concerned? I'm fine. But who cares about the smell when you can get a sip? With that being said, bottoms up. Anyway, despite my very gross reaction, this is a very good flavor. It's not exactly what I remember, although it has been sitting in my fridge for probably 3 weeks, 4 weeks at this point, so it's kind of getting old, and it's been cold for way too long. But it's pretty good. It still tastes like strawberry. It still kind of tastes like bubblegum. It's an interesting flavor. I've seen some other people say that the reason they don't like it is because they have this feeling that they shouldn't swallow it because it tastes too much like bubblegum. Those people are idiots. In my mind, it doesn't matter what it tastes like. It's a liquid. I think your instinct should be to either spit it out for whatever reason or swallow it because it's a drink and you're meant to drink it. But apart from that, it's really good, and I'd probably give it like an 8. Yeah, 8 out of 10 on the Brandometer, I think. This one is pretty solid. But of course, you can't have a collection without the second flavor. This one, obviously, being cotton candy. Like I said before, this one is a lot harder to find, and it always has been that way. It's older, I think. I think the strawberry one is newer, and there was a great period of time, like 2 years ago, where strawberry was the only flavor out. They discontinued cotton candy, so the fact that they both came back is pretty awesome. So, let's get a sniff and a taste, as always. Yeah! Anyway. Well, it smells like a Monster, so that's very off-putting, because we all know how I feel about Monster. But I can assure you, that's not what it tastes like, because like I said, I've had it before. And let's prove that. Bottoms up. Well, it sure does taste like cotton candy, and somewhat like bubblegum, albeit not that much. Like I said, the Monster smell is not reflected in the taste. Thank God, because if it was, I would hate this thing. But it's a Ghost, so I'm kind of obligated to like it. Plus, Ghost makes good flavors, as I say every single time I review one of their drinks here. So, it's good yet again. So with that being said, I'm probably going to have to give this an 8.5 out of 10 on the Brandometer. It is better than the strawberry, but it's not astronomically better, right? They're both really good flavors. They both work in their own way. I just have a preference for the cotton candy. So, 8.5. Now, normally I would King's Chalice these things, but today I don't feel like dirtying a cup, and I also don't have 3 hands, so I can't drink both at the same time. So you're just going to have to deal with me not doing that. But just know that these are really good flavors. If you manage to find them, which, first of all, good luck, then pick them up. They're great. I really like them. They're definitely unique. There's not many other drinks that taste like them, especially that one. So yeah. Yum.